just go over there. Let me just go over there on the actual thing. No, we're not gonna end it here. We're gonna actually watch these lovely bastards because the match has had the lift off. There was a lot of words and a lot of things. And little thing, it's top, middle, bottom. I know, it's insane. You have a lovely little bit of a flank going. Yes, it's all the Pokemon and the Spanish. Hispanic.
Aquí.
No sé la posición exactamente.
Exactly, as he says. But
Estamos.
I'm just gonna check the boys for the moment, just so we have to check on everybody. I mean, just see if we have a little Blackburn as well. I need to redo the time up there on the top right. I know that, don't you worry. I think we don't have Tony Arquette yet. Yeah, we need to check on Tony moment. But we do have Mr. Digishadow. Look at him in this little corner there.
South, Whammo. What do you think?
South. Set it up for the.
Has he lost weight? He looks a bit more muscle upped. Did he go to the gym or something? Ah, interesting.
Actually, no. Check that. Go north.
Too late.
And that's Mr. Inja, which we're hearing in the background.
It's okay.
I want that Garrison up on the
redeployment screen. Lovely. And can I get my admin cam just to be sure? Yes, our admin cam is also in the sky. Lovely Mr. Willis is again in the sky tonight. Right now it might be very silent, but that is only because, well, nobody's dying yet. Which is going to end in a moment when we fight over the middle! St. Marie-Glé is going to be the point. No, I'm hyped. We actually got fucking St. Marie-Glé itself. I'm also hyped because, let's be fair, I haven't had St. Marie-Glé in ages. I'm just going to try to fucking pinpoint that timer. And... Boop. Sexual. There we go. Alright. It seems like it's very silent, but at the moment they're just making their way towards that point. But we have our little startup phase. In just 50 seconds, it's gonna lift off. I made that sound much more entertaining than it actually is because it's still, they need to still drive and shit. But I'm hyped that we actually get to see our lovely match finally. Yes, Mr. Floss, we're gonna see a lot of shit going down on that church. Because if you have been mostly public, you might have seen it once or twice. If you have seen the Spaniards before, and I think also the... no, it was TL that was doing it, right? It was one North American team that was basically putting on a satchel every 40 seconds. And not the whole church. You can still survive, depending on where you put it. But it's gonna blast a lot of people inside, kaput. And if you have people that put on multiple satchels, oh boy, that would be very naughty. And we have to lift off both sides making their right. I have a bit of a problem right now with Mr. Tony Arquette, who has forgotten to actually start his stream. We might only get 3 of our boys tonight, but that is fine. That just means we have better visual quality. Poggers indeed, as the ancient sages say. Alrighty. And we have the lift off, which is French for lift off. There we go. Alright. Also, if anything happens, like the stream dies, just refresh the page. It's going to come on in a few seconds. We had a bit of a trouble today. It should be fine, just putting... At the moment, everything is still calm. Nothing is happening. The teams are making their way slowly. We're zooming in. Seeing... Oh, artillery coming down. Yeah, artillery has entered the battle phase as well. Just a lot of North Americans make... So much for the North Americans making the way, and they got all wiped. The initial group that was going to go in there got wiped quite badly. But this should go in... Wait, my brain, not North Americans, sorry, the Spaniards. I'm a silly boy. I'm silly. Sorry about that one. I don't know why I thought that the blue was weird. Anyways, the initial capture could go towards the Spanish here, but then again, And oddly enough, only one guy on St. Marie-Glé itself at the moment. They are capping most of it with just having people in the soft cap at the moment. The south is getting completely taken over by the lovely people of ESPT OP BHB at the moment. This is a juicy little charge, and they might actually not... The Spaniards might not actually capture this initial point. Depends on how they go at the moment. Our North American friends are making their way. The artillery is blocking most of the Spaniards. with getting inside. I also have, I hear some light tanks going down. A little cigarette from the Germans is making its way downwards. At the moment, it seems like this might still go to the Spaniards, even though the and then we have the we're having the flips contested again. And the thing is, if our lovely people from the I see why, because one of the guys is called 501st OP. What the fuck? Who named himself their 501st ESPT OP? Sorry. Who is that fucker? God damn it. Alrighty. But this will initially go towards the Spaniards, it seems, which is a bit strange. I mean, they clearly are capable of the soft cap power, no, fair enough. But I'm wondering why at the moment, because, let's be fair, the south and the closest areas of the church were in the hands of OP, ESPT, and BHB. And this, even with Wombolo in the point trying his best, this is gonna go towards the Spaniards initially. Settling boys, this might take a bit longer. Yes, chat, that is one of the reasons why a lot of people are missing a bit of entering the middle, because artillery is wreaking havoc on both sides. I'm just gonna check if Tony has come back. No, he hasn't. Alright, I need to check with that one later. Oh well. Anyways, I will jump back on the floor right now for just a moment. Let me just check on the boys. So we get with a glimpse of the garrison situation. Garrisons, backup garrisons in G, 3 of them, 1 on the front on E already, on E6. That's quite loud, there we go. Bit of a thing with the garrisons, or the backup garrison, the HLL, that is alright, that's alright. They're not really having much in the north. They don't really have anything in the north here. Alright, let me just get a little bit of a glimpse up there. Hello, Moose. Hello. And still, fucking Wombolo is the hunchback of Notre Dame, I would like to say. Oh, and the North American team is starting to capture the point back here. Now they have made their way, and now they're putting up that pressure on the actual point. Didn't I have a little pointer thing? I had a pointer right there. So there we go. Pointer! There we go. Hello, the pointer. At the moment, Wombolo keeping everything up on the defense. Artillery is still blasting in this little sector on the right here, which is hunkering them down quite a bit. They can't really make their way inside because the artillery is just blasting that single little point, and the Spaniards are making their way only through this area. I like my pointer as well. It's a lovely little pointer. And a little secret, that pointer is actually part of the wheel. It was one of the filter overlays. It's actually part of the old wheel of matchmaking. At the moment, we have a bit of a map. Garrison situation is still strong. We have a bit of a people going on the flank here. They are losing the point really hard, and they might actually want to get some fuckers inside the point. Mr. Vrek, the delay is 50 minutes. I'm live with you, but what we're seeing is 50 minutes delayed. So don't you worry. At the moment, it seems like this is not gonna go well for the Spaniards. They kept initially, but they have not focused on actually, I don't want to even say clearing out the point, just going inside the point. That was denied from them. They got denied the initial, well, touching the church, so to say, or entering it, just by the amount of artillery. But now it's not just artillery, it's also infantry. Dyslexius is shooting down as well. And they are not making their way in there. It's still that, that lovely. This little spot where he is right now. Yeah, that little fucker there, that little fucker. This was the most annoying spots. If somebody's in this spot, people are gonna go, oh, that guy cheated. No, it's just a really annoying little spot they're in. Oh well. And that is gonna go back unless the Spaniards are putting in more people inside the... No, that's gonna go back. It's gonna flip. It's gonna flippity, and... It flipped. Well, just barely over 2 minutes capture time, and then, yeah. I would say we're in for a long game. I hope so. Don't get me wrong. I do like the long matches. But the question is now, what are the Spaniards gonna do? I mean, they can, at the moment, still put up a bit of pressure. They have some people in there. They might be able to put some satchels. They have nobody with a satchel there. Nope. It is 15 minutes still. Yes. You guys hear me, right? Yes. But this is becoming a bit of a fray at the moment. The Spaniards are just running inside that hard point, or at least trying to. Also, I see that is gonna be a fucking satchel, isn't it? No, admin camp, shoot, admin camp, shoot. That tank there, that little tank, that little Thomas or whatever his name is, from OP, who named himself 501st, that fucker. He went up there and got killed, but I think that tank is gonna blow in a second. I think there was a satchel, because he had enough time to go there, stay there, and I think we're gonna see the death of that tank in a second. Just gonna keep it up there for the second, so we get to see that. And we're gonna switch to the actual floor. Well, as I just mentioned, so much for that. Alright, let's get on the floor. We're gonna digital. Ooh, we got a bit of a glimpse here on the garrison situation at the moment. In the hard cap Norwood, that's what I like to.
No. What?
Did you?
Come on, man.
XL, how are things?
We're still getting contact.
There we go. A little glimpse up north. Bit of a thing southwest of it. That's fine. That's fine. We have 4 garrisons at the moment. That's all right. Bit of an outside thing he's doing. That's all right as well. All right. Backup garrison on Route de Harras as well. 2 of them. That's all right. West of Sainte Marie Église itself, far away, so it's actually on the border, so it doesn't get removed as soon as they, if the Spaniards are recapturing the middle.
Open field there.
Alright, I'm gonna come back to him in a moment, because at the moment he's just driving around, which is, to be fair, one of the big things they need to do. I'm gonna take a little glimpse on the floor on the Spaniards. Because I'm also gonna check if our 4th streamer is back up, so you can actually see his lovely vision. No, I think Tony fucked me tonight. God damn it, Tony. God damn it, Tony. Oh well. I guess we're gonna have a bit more admin camp tonight, and then a little drop off. Nah, what is it called? Well, this. Pewis. Nice little reaction there from Batito. He's clearing out the north of the hard point here. North, sorry, he's watching the north. Ooh, the mood is not great. 6-8? Ah, that's alright. Why did I think that was the north? Didn't even make sense because the city was north. Little Blackburn there. Can I actually go to Blackburn? Because he's about to face Takahara, which is right next to him. Takahara, one of the big boys we have seen in the seasonal and in other competitive matches before. Juicy! Takahara, big old boy, doing some very nice plays in the past. I think there's a nice little Takahara satchel play against I think the Greyhounds. I'm not sure against who, but they did play a very nice satchel, which won them the match once. That was very nice. Let's get a bit of a POV going in a moment, but first we're gonna take a glimpse in the sky. Christian is on the Spanish side here as the commander. ESPT, OP, BHB are doing very well here and actually getting stuff up and running. There we go. And they make the way. Bit of a flank going on sideways. It's alright. Valhalla and Zenga meeting each other and... What? So many bush boys, Jesus Christ. Mamigo and Valhalla, maybe? And there we go. Not even Valhalla, but somebody else took it down. Alright. But yes, we are, if you watch this ever like on a WOD or something, now this is past patch 17. So, the hatches have changed, some of the bushes have changed, all the foliage has changed. Yeah, it's getting a bit harder to actually spot some people. Getting a little 360 just to get a bit of a glimpse what's going on here in the northwest. Bit of a blue there with our Spanish friends, but at the moment, yeah, mostly just skirmishes all around the point, with artillery blasting down on them as well. Little Digi Shadow is up far in the distance. What a lovely little thing. And quite a few Spaniards in the south. They did get spotted and they're getting decimated now, so I would assume that that little cheeky little spawn point is going to get taken down in a moment. I will take a little glimpse on the floor for a second. Well, little Bartito.
Okay.
Ah, what a lovely thing. The chat looks a bit odd. I might need to actually change the chat a bit.
Una escuadra debería apoyar al lateral derecho.
There we go. Ah, it looks a bit more nice. That looks much nicer. There we go. Did look a bit wobbly. Ah, there we go. That's much nicer. It's making his way towards the east. They're still in red territory at the moment. And he's entering the main road, one of the most annoying little places, because if there's something to the north or the south, that might waste you instantly.
Sí, sí, es lo que iba a hacer.
You made it easily through there, very nice. No MGs, no people that are inside stuff, there we go, a little bit of a wall jump, lovely.
He visto por aquí enemigos. De por esa parte tengo que tener algo.
Did he spell? Did he send somebody there? Or he might have died prior. Dangerous little gamble there, but fair enough. There we go. Clearing out the initial area. Now the wiggly lean. Ah! Actually, I don't remember. Did they fix the left leaning, or is it only the right? No! That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Oh, the partito! Dios mío!
Marcado Garrison, marca.
Yeah, Dios mío. That's the only thing. I should have learned some more curses in Spanish. I'm gonna see Mr. Blackburn for a second, just to get a bit of a glimpse there. Can see the garrison situation as well. Garrison-wise, only 3 garrisons on the blue, 1 on the red. That's not the nicest. That's not the nicest. Spaniards need to get their butt up here to get their defenses up, to get their flanks up, to get everything up at the moment.
Están tirando en el humo. Tened cuidado.
And if you know Spanish, you can actually understand what they just said. Me, on the other hand, no. I guess you might have noticed that Blackburn. We had a Blackburn last time as well when we did the Spanish. Blackie, no. This time we actually have his in-game sound as well. And I'm just going to keep him up for a second because I want to see the map once more, just for a moment. I'm going to jump back to DG Shadow. Garrison-wise, 3 garrisons there, 5 garrisons. 5 garrisons around their second point, and 1 red zone garrison on the top. And they're also trying to get a red zone garrison in E7 at the moment, it seems. With House Squad making their way south. Okay, they're trying to make a bit of a pincer movement north and south, it seems. On the other hand, nice spread when it comes to actual garrisons. We have a bit of a blurry thing there going for a second. 2 red zone garrisons. 1 red zone garrisons north. Ooh, an H4. Backup garrisons, OPs, yeah. ESPT, OP, and BHB have their shit together. This is gonna be a not a grindy. This is gonna be an action-heavy little match. We might not be getting our 1.5 hours tonight. We might get a bit of a shorter one tonight.
Yep. Kill another one here. Let's go on cemetery, guys.
Just gonna keep it for a moment on DG.
That's
In-game comms.
no.
Garrison is on ping. It's accurate.
Okay, copy.
We're gonna watch it.
There it is.
Watching
I got visual on that.
And they found the enemy garrison. Let me just jump over to the boys. Was there garrison down there? Ah, he's fighting right now. Actually, I should check him. And El Headshot, which is Spanish for El Headshot. Wait, what? Hip fire shot, lovely, lovely. It's hiding in one of the lovely new little, one of the little crooks that you can actually enter. There is some really nice little spots now with the new hedges and the overall changes on the overlay, over the foliage. There is some nice little spots on Purple Heartland especially. Which I don't think we're in the death breathing, but okay. There we go. He's thinking ahead, he is getting shot from behind. Good reactions there, and sadly doesn't make it. Oh well, oh well. Actually, I will watch him for them because I want to see their garrison placement for a second. I just want to see how the map looks on their side. Yeah, 3 garrisons on the defense, 1 garrison north, and they had the other red zone garrisons as well. The southern garrison is also a thing. But they do this. The H6, there is people coming there. They have actually a marker there. They know that there's a spawn there. They know there's a spawn there. How's it going at cemetery at the moment? The 4th point towards ESPT OP BHB, and the 2nd point towards the Spanish. At the moment, it seems like a lot of North Americans are making their way here. Aye, 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 aye. Defensive squad of the Spaniards. They need to get there. Well, think about this. Defende. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at this. That just make. It's the amount of people that are. Ouch. Anyways, the leftover people that are still here are making their way from the north more and more. They're clearing out the south. There we go. We got a bit of a 360 thing. That's always nice. That's always nice. Little DG Shadow there, making his way from the southeast, rather / east. Ah. And that is a big old spawn on the cemetery. That was a big old spawn. That did not get blocked. That did not get removed. Fortis, Erving, and Glominola are trying their best, but they are gonna get overrun. Just the sheer amount of people is gonna kill them out. Yeah. Fortis making his way, and oh god, trading equally. That OP should be still alive. T-shirt are also making their way. They are actually gonna fucking capture the cemetery if nothing changes here. The Spaniards need to get their butt together here and actually defend this point. Ha! And I've not heard a single bombing run yet. Spaniards with tanks on the defense here, but not with infantry at the moment. They might lose the point here. They need to actually put everybody on the defense. There they go. Oh, a little bit of a glitch. There we go, back. Still losing the point, A bombing run would be lovely here, clearing out the cemetery, at least partially. Yeah, maybe a bit of a crossover thing just to clear them out. But at the moment, that is so many North Americans, aka Axis in this case. That was cool. Pollock trying to take down the tank. High speed as well. And the tank stays up, but... Ooh! Speaking of the tank stacks up, do you see these fuckers there? Anti-tank and assault making their way behind the... And he got squished! Was he able to put it down? I don't think so. They should be in the same squad. And that tank defended itself! Ah! And there was a lovely shot there from the right. What if either an HE shell or a tank? I would assume third tank is coming their way. And they're holding cemetery at the moment. And it's getting... This is a lovely little fight there. Reinforce is a fun ability. I know, boys, but... Even with that, they are losing the point. Spaniards need a big wave of human flesh just in that hard point to capture... to defend this, or at least a lot of people in the soft cap. That would also work. Like a ton of people in the soft cap. And that is in Valhalla making his way, putting up a satch. Was he able to, though? Was he able to? least for half a second. Amazing. Gonna take a little glimpse there. They're still losing the point. They're still trying their best to come from the south here with the Spanish groups, but they're not really having enough people here. They need to have more people here. It has been only 26, not even 26 minutes. Ah, Spaniards defending. Spaniards defending. And that ricocheted into the sky. Lovely. Yeah, something is shelling the shit out of these tanks. What is that? Is that a tank? Is it an AT gun? What is that? Because something keeps shelling them quite harshly. So, somewhere around here, I would say. This direction. Still more tanks making their way here. Also, they're about to again lose the point. Still, the Spaniards have not managed to get in there. They're still completely outside the hard point in the soft cap only. And even with the people in the soft cap, they have not enough people. They need to push everybody on the soft cap right now. And there we go. The big spawn wave might be too late. No, it's getting defended. Just with enough people on the soft cap. That's not a bombing run. That was just something else. Contested again, and it's more people dying while making their way. And bombing run! Bombardeo! And they're making a fucking cap race out of this. What? Where's the... What? Okay. Why? What? 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 I'm sorry, what? What is going on at the church? Yeah, please, admin cam, tell me. Oh, okay, it's just one squad. Okay, fair enough. Actually, that's 3 squad. Is that... That's 2 squad lists, okay. I mean, I understand that you want to keep up the push, but that's not going to take them away. They have so many people, they're committing completely here. Idiots constantly go in there, full ham, and they've taken the point, and they already have people at the last point. Ay. What a lovely evening of little tiny juicy delicious steam. But defending the last point. Spain is not yet out of the game. Wow. I'm actually worried I might actually put it into the emote only chat. No, that's not what I think it is right now. That's not.
No.
Spaniards beaten to the last point already with 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes being played at the moment, and they're getting cleared out on the cemetery. Initial capture went to the Spaniards, and then the Spaniards did not really defend the hardpoint that well. They did not. The thing is, they did not even make it inside that hardpoint. Again, artillery helped ESPT, OP, BHB a lot against the Spaniards. The Spaniards did not make it inside that hard point. And I think that was one of the big fucking things. They could not put anybody inside the hard point. They counted only as 1, and so just some random fuckers inside the church. And some people that they go around it basically was able to take everything down. Ay. I will jump on the floor for a second just to see how it goes. Checking side, I think he's checking for squads, I would assume. Got a situation at the moment. Actually, we might jump into Diggy Shadow because I think we are going to see his lovely map for a second here. There we go. Wide garrison placement. Interesting.
I knew there was gonna be somebody.
Medium Sherman easy isolated.
Yeah, I would have said the same. Oh, yeah. Lovely. All right, can I get the map of him, please? Oh. Little drink.
Supplies falling around.
North Shoo. Nice amount of garrisons there. 3 front garrisons, St. Maria Glade. Well, on cemetery, sorry. 1 on St. Maria Glade, 2 on cemetery, 1 in the north of F3. Nice. 1 on E7, and then 1 on D7. All right. They have spread it out quite a bit. But that, I understand why. I can understand why, at least.
Can I even get supplies on easy move?
I don't know, can you? We'll see that in a moment when I go in the sky. You boys have spread a lot of energy tonight, haven't you? Shiny fuckers. But the game is not over yet. people are still trying their best to make their stuff work, and that was a quack. At the moment, the fights are continuing and venturing on. But I don't think they're gonna see the end of here soon, because if I remember one thing about the Spaniards, they're not going down easily. They are gonna fucking fight. They're gonna defend that last point at least. Because I remember the Spaniards were in this position before, where they were on their last or the second point, and they held that fucker down for ages. They can't hunker down. I hope that internal mechanism of them going, oh fuck, Dios mío, defiende, is gonna trigger now, and they're actually gonna fucking defend this. Because I hate quick games. So my hope at the moment is that they are gonna hunker down and do the good stuff. Little Joe is running by. Oh, look at this. Ah, the sight of the satchel players. Ah.
No.
Yes, that is a good fair statement. Porotor. Ah, the denial. Sorry, Joe, but you know, we like that shit. Ah. Oh, that was beautiful. I like that. That was beautiful. Oh. Ah, and more people making their way. Ah, this is gotta keep on. It's gotta keep on fighting. If I know my Spaniards, they are gonna hunker down. They're gonna not lose this easily. They're gonna hunker down. Are they gonna go for 90 minutes? I don't know, but they're gonna fight on a bit. They might even come back. I have seen the Spaniards in some prior match. I think it was in the Ground Cup? No, not the Ground. It was another match. I think it was either the Ground Cup or the Summer Cup. I'm unsure right now. But I have seen these fuckers come from the last point back and actually win matches. Just because they did the old cheese play of going in at the last minute and just capturing everything back, at least to the midpoint. Ah. They're gonna see if that cheese scrying, I don't know what the word is for that, is gonna work out for them, or if they are gonna fuck it up. Ah. ESPT, OP, BHB tanks are also making their way. Also a little private tank there up there. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh. Little tanky boy there. Oh. A little Madcap. I know Madcap. There you go. Some familiar faces as well. That's not a bugman. That's just a plain tanks making their way at the moment. I have lost sight on the red tank here. Oh. Where's that red tank? There's the red tank! There's the red tank! I see it, it's there. Sorry, there we go. There's the Tiger Boy. There we go. And they're making way. Little Stewart is making its way. He does not know where it is exactly, but he is making his way. Tiger's gonna get informed. They're mowing down the first people. That went completely Oh my god, they're actually pinching the tank. And that Stewart might want to run because else is gonna get and that's the death of the little tank. And the second tank is not knowing where it has to drive. No!
Poggers.
And Joe again on the assault, trying to get towards the tank. And again getting killed by the tank crew.
No.
I'm so sorry, Joe, but that is hilarious. That's the second fucking time. It's just a denial that I love. It's so hilarious. Sorry. But still, Tiger and no, both tanks are still alive. Well, I said that, and that's the Tiger taking him down. There we go. All the effort, Joes. All the effort, Joes. Yes. And that is ESPT, OP, BHB clearing out the point. Well, the area here. Gonna make a little jump on the floor. There you go, just to get a bit of a glimpse on how it is down there. I'm gonna show my F as well, why not?
Muerto.
You can say what you want, they are actually trading quite nicely sometimes, but then they get blast material and other shit and they get completely wasted. And shit like that also happens. Yeah. Actually, I might jump back to him for a second. I want to see the map for 1 second. I know, but maps are always very nice to me. Exactly. And wow, they have a lot of yeah. That's going to take a bit of time until they actually lose that point. They have hunkered down quite a bit. They also have a bit of a thing going in the north. South push is not going to do much at the moment. It's also spot already, I would assume. We're going to see how that one works out. I might actually jump. I'm going to stay on Partito because there's enemy already around him. And instantly reacts to the guy.
Allí tenemos gente, Allí tenemos gente.
Doesn't really kill him, I think, but is doing very well. Also, Guevara and Solstone, you can just also post. No, you can post that image. There's also an ESPT OP logo, an icon. Nice. God, I do like Partito's streams because he has a good map awareness. He has a good reaction time. He's the opposite of me. He's actually able to see shit.
Tenemos gente bordeando sur, Isengar. Nos están jodiendo por sur.
Bueno, estoy mirando tanto sur como...
Must be the dragon Pokemon in the background. Ah, proximity clear.
Ellos tienen...
Aspect it out.
Ya aparece uno.
Sí, en la casa.
I did see Riddix just now. Is anybody of the other boys stream? Because I didn't get any of these boys. Maybe I have Riddix. That would be lovely. If you have another boy... No, he's not streaming. Okay. Is Blasco by any chance streaming? I don't think so. I don't think Blasco is on here. Nope. Ah, oh well. Oh well. We have at least 2 of them. And we have some good boys. That's nice.
Ponme una marca black. Vale. Ya la veo.
I was going to say don't do an open plane charge. That would be a bit too ballsy. That would be a bit too ballsy. I'm gonna check back with him in a moment. I would like to go up into the sky just to check how it is right now on the floor. 53 minutes left, moment. 53 minutes left. Cemetery is getting pushed. Not intensely, but it's getting a bit, what is the word for that? Gekitzelt. I nearly said finger, but that's a fucking other word. But no, it's getting a tickle, that's the word, tickle. Thank you very much, yes, Soul Raver, thank you. Fingered. Fucking hell. You know, tickle, it's the same, isn't it? Just a different level of happy. Anyways, the Spaniards are still trying to clear out north of the cemetery and also have some recon groups south of it. Naughty but very naughty, I know. But they're doing the best. Also, I see a special little face down there. I see little Johan, which is one of the seasonal clips on YouTube. He did very well before, with killing, I think, like 8 people in one go. He did very well with the YouTube videos. Oh, I should have like buttons just to show off little clips of them when they played. Oh, that would be amazing. Like a little clip on the side. That would be hilarious, but it would also take a lot of fucking performance on the PC. Because they're all in the backup. Yeah. Oh well, oh well, oh well. But at the moment, still ESPT, BHB, and OP are trying their best to take down the Réseau de Fermes or making their way there. The perimeter defense here from the Spaniards is, however, holding up quite nicely. Some little stings are making their way there. Quack indeed, Mr. Willis. But overall, it looks all right. I'm a bit worried about those sneaky little Valhalla and Garam boys there. I'm a bit worried about those boys. And thank you very much to Locklar for the subscription. Thank you very much. Why? Exactly, why? And this is looking quite nicely so far. I'm a bit worried with the enemy making their way in more and more here on the bastards. Wow. On the Bastardos. Yes, I know. The Bastardos are getting more and more push here. I will jump to DT Shadow for a second. I just want to see how it is on the attack here for them. Well, they're not going down easy, the bastards. And the 501st Division. They're not going down easy. That is frozen. There we go. Still spawning on. I don't like the amount of... Yeah, some ESPT boys are already... they're making their way there. The defense is slowly grinding down. I'm getting a bit worried now, slowly. Tiger's still down there. 2 tigers. Ooh, they're going for the big tiger play. Little Excel up there, the only one that is allowed to make maths in the seasonal Discord. There we go. All familiar faces. Dianata, there we go. I am starting to actually know... Well, to get to know these names here from the Spaniards. Because this is the 4th match that I did cast for them. The 4th, I know. At least in the seasonals of this. Each match in the seasonal that I casted was the Spaniards. Ah, what a run, what a run. And today they didn't give me the POVs. Well, I have Patito and I have Blackburn. That's good enough. Speaking of, where are these fuckers? Because I see at the moment a lot of people arming their way to Rosy de Farme.
Artillería, lo vemos difícil.
So let's see how it goes. Garrison's... Garrison-wise, looks alright. Yeah, no is a good thing right now. Yeah, okay, I think we have lost Patito. Might have correct. But then again, crash is not a thing that should happen. And still, it's a wide open Poggers. Indeed, it's a wide open thing. Cemetery at the moment not getting even touched by the Spaniards. This is a worrying thing because they have to put all their people either on the defense or on flanks. And I don't see any fuckers in the north or the northeast. Sorry, on the northwest or the west. I see Ara up there in Bujan, but I don't see anybody else. This is making me getting... This is going to be very worried at the moment. This is making me very worried at the moment. Are we gonna see the end of this here? Is this gonna be the big end? Oh boy. I hope not so! But then again, whoever loses tonight is not out of the tournament or the whole thing. It's just, there is 3 matches. If you lose 3 matches at the main stage, you're out! Yep. Then you're a goner. So the Spaniards continue to win this. Not saying that the Spaniards have lost this yet, but it is looking quite one-sided at this point. They are also losing more and more ground at the moment, which is my big worry here. They are losing more and more ground. Lovely little tiger formation there. There are people going here on the hedgeways. Takahara, the fucking ballsy fucker, just going front charge here. And again, I'm a bit worried with the defense here. The defense seems to have broken down now a bit. We have Sergio here on the side and just some spread out units. I am getting a bit worried. I'm getting quite a bit worried with the defense here. And they're starting to lose their last point. What is going on? What are they doing? Critical sector. Critical sector. Where is the defense? Are they committing to an attack or something? Can I just check on Blackburn for 1 second? No, they're not. They're in the. They're trying to make a bit of a middle point thing. They're in the 5th and the 6th area mostly. Why? You need. I understand you want to do some flanking, fair, but you need to also bolster up your last point. This is very worrying right now. They need to bolster up their point as well because that is currently getting overrun completely. Poggers indeed. Poggers indeed, they are... I mean, look at this. This is only 2 fuckers in the points. Partito on the side. Yeah. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. That is... If they fuck it up, they're gonna lose so many schnitzels. Ay. Wow, indeed. This might be... If they don't do anything magical, they are gonna lose this, and that's gonna be the big end of it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, there's quite a few good North American teams. There's also the line as well. There's a few good out there. Speaking of, That line of tankers is quite nice. I'm still mostly baffled where the defense... I mean, I see some of them spawning in here right now. But they should have not been able to actually hold this. I don't know what they did. They had such a nice defense, and then they just committed to like they tried to make something like a pincer movement up in the north, and at the moment it's not looking good. They put some units in there, and they're trying to make a bit of a flank. They're taking down those 2 tanks, but at the moment they have these 2 fuckers inside the point. Now they have to run over open fields, which to be fair is mostly hidden, so it's fine, but that is not a healthy little thing. That's not a healthy little thing. Now we get a bit of a glimpse there. They actually try... What? They're actually not going for a pincer thing. They're not actually trying to clear out those 2 tanks. They're actually going towards the hard point. What? I mean, they're making their way there, but there's Shakazulu at the moment in the Resident Ferme. He's hunkered down at the moment. Long-range shots from those 2 Tigers, which are still shelling down heavily. While the Spaniards are running over the open plains here. OPs would be welcome. Anything to spawn in and not die on the open would be very welcome here. Is it a bombing run? I don't think so. Oh, we have reached the halfway point, by the way. Just a little heads up. Just a little heads up. And those 2 Tigers still going strong. A bit of a pincer attempt, but yeah, they have... the HQ middle is completely overrun. Tanks are having havoc. Yeah, this is... The Spaniards have a big old problem. Big spawn wave coming in as well. Where's my little pointer? Pointy boy. There we go. At least a bit of a spawn wave got semi-decimated by people. But it's Spaniards here. But more people spawning in. Is that a... That's not a garrison. Is that... What is that? Is it an air? What is that? It's something. Might just be an OP. Oh, they're also trying a cemetery push at the moment. They're trying to push cemetery of all things. Wow. They are trying to push cemetery. Oh god, are they oh, it's no, never mind. It's just this. Oh god, it's such the soft cap power. Yes, actually, cemetery is completely abandoned. I think both teams are now going on the attack here. With, of course, now the Spaniards still going a bit on the defense. Some defenders are still around, but nobody is on the actual cemetery at this point. Interesting. Is that gonna work out? I don't think that's gonna work out, is it? No. Spaniards now slowly... Oh. That is a bombing run. That is a bombing run clearing out the south of Rusidefamet, and that might be the moment. That might be the moment that the Spaniards are losing this. That was their southern garrison. That was their southern garrison. It was potentially, I would assume at least, below the bits. And that's more of them coming there. 1/3 for the Spaniards on cemetery, but now it's getting blocked. That comeback of the Spaniards is getting denied, which is a bit strange because there's so many people on the attack. Well, again, it's the red zone. It's still the sector. Spaniards are trying to keep the push up, but ESPT has spawned back in. Oh, is there any OPs? I don't see any OPs. The North Americans have spawned in there quite nicely. They are now on the hard point. They count as free capture power, while the Spaniards are still needing to make their way here, and they're getting slowed down. They're now slowed down, and that's the issue. They're getting slowed down now getting picked off. As soon as they get slowed down, the whole push is gonna die. That's always the trouble. That's always the trouble. They have some people down there. Like, where's my pointer? There we go. There, a bit of a thing going there. But this fucker, the Wiz here, the Ford and Revenant, they're gonna slow them down. Well, they're not anymore, but... Ford, sorry. Just gonna keep it up here. And they're trying so hard to capture the cemetery. And this might be the last moment. I see Rousseau de Fermes is getting attacked. Rousseau de Fermes is getting attacked now. This might be the end. They're doing a cap race. What the fuck? They're doing a cap race. They're genuinely going for a cap race. And I think the cap race is going to be won by yeah, ESPT, OP, BHB. Yeah. The Spaniards need to make their way northwards onto the points. Streaming run, desperation has set in. I think this is going to be... Oh, and we get the pink textures. Lovely. On the right, lovely. Wow. Ay. Halfway there. I mean, a bombing run would clear out a bit of it. Still, not everything, but this might go in a moment towards them. Yeah. Smile the moment just went.
No.
Yeah, this is not gonna work, is it? Bombing run coming in. Not enough though, because they're actually inside buildings. Clears out a bit of the point, and they're still committing to the cap race. What? I'm slightly irritated by that attempt of doing a... I mean, they're trying to pull... I mean, if they defend it and they actually get cemetery back, that would be hilarious. It would be amazing. But this is not looking well at the moment. Yeah, I need to move actually the Spanish flag here, but... Dios mío, there we go. And this might be it, this is getting in the last little moments of the event. And that's them losing the thing. There we go. With 38 something. 38 minutes, 38 minutes, even though it's a bit more. 38 minutes left. 55 minutes, right? Yeah, 55. No, my brain. I have a brain fart. Fuck me. Doesn't even make sense. 55 from... Yeah. Fuck. Am I just dying on the inside? 53 minutes. It took 53 minutes for the actual match. And I think we have some lovely people in here in a moment. I see already. I think I'll see a little inch on there. Who's gonna join me? And somebody ended already the prediction. That's nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will jump back on the studio. Let me just do the magic. Hopefully it's gonna work. Button. Erika, indeed.